Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Jessica from the Waldock Way, and today's video is going to be a quick homeschool room tour. Now this room is also a playroom for my daughter, so it's a kind of a homeschool room slash play room, and I'm going to do my best to give you a tour right now. As you can see through these doors, that is my living room. This was a screen porch that was closed in, and now it is our school and playroom. So let's start over in this corner. So right here is all of our games that are kind of small or in bags, so they don't necessarily fit on our shelves. Right here is all of our extra school supplies. Down in those blue boxes is anything that is like physical. So jump ropes, rackets, bouncy balls, there's a balancing board back there, pogo stick, anything that she can do inside that's like a physical activity, because it rains and it's like super hot in the summer, so we try to keep those things inside. All right, let me back up so you can see this. The top of the bookshelf and the top 3 rows are all games, and then the bottom 2 are toys. I'll go ahead and get close enough. So those are the like really big games that don't fit in the shelves, and then in those boxes are all of our card games. And then I have these sorted by subject for the most part. So those 2 are math games, those 2 are language arts games, this one is geography, STEM, art, and then these 3 are science. And then the bottom one is like logic and just for fun and some of her favorites. Let's see, down here we have, that is Play-Doh. That is all like construction tools in her tool bag. Drawing stuff, remote control vehicles, all of her plastic animals, wooden toys. This is all like coloring, washi tape, stamps, that kind of stuff, musical instruments, anything that's like a vehicle. And then in these small boxes are like lacing cards and those magnetic dress up dolls and a couple small puzzles. This is her reading corner. So this shelf over here is all like read aloud. So things that she needs me for, things she can't read without me. And then this shelf is all things she can either read by herself or explore by herself. And then the ones on top are readers that she has read and she knows she could read again. The top of the wall in this room is pretty much just windows. So all the way across, which is why I'm filming it at night, because it is super bright in here in the day. All right, so this is her STEM center. Most of the printables are from Teach Outside the Box, which you can find on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's Brooke Brown. Up here we have like spare parts, so some cups and Velcro popsicle sticks and pop beads and rubber bands. Straws and connectors, and then this is the learning resources, like I think it's dive or underwater building. I'm not sure. It's something to do with underwater. Her magnetic blocks, and I tried to find challenge cards to go with most of her stuff. This is all of her Legos, wooden train, and then on this side is like STEM challenge sets. So this is like tanagram puzzles and the pieces, popsicle puzzles, geo boards, just anything that we could grab out, like almost like STEM busy bags, I guess. Shadow block puzzles, cup stacking. Like I said, anything that we could grab out like to do in a hurry or on the go. And here she has brain flakes, and then plus blocks or hashtag blocks. These are the generic ones, so whatever you want to call them. The learning resource gear set and some more printables. This is Lego kits that she hasn't put together yet, and then a bunch of her Lego books for ideas, and then wooden blocks. So that is her STEM center. And she also displays like anything that she's built or working on. This cart was originally bought to be my curriculum cart, but it kind of got taken over. So we keep our curriculum in my office, and I just bring it out as we need it. Up top, we do have the roll of story cards and her spelling box that we use with the Good and the Beautiful. I will do a video on this later. Her writing book, our nature books, some dry erase boards, dry erase books, sticker books, that kind of stuff. The second shelf down here, she has like construction paper and printer paper and stationery and envelopes and whatever. And then on the bottom, most of this is projects. So something that she's working on or started and maybe doesn't want to finish just yet or whatever, just to get it off the table, we put it there. This table, let me show you. So that table over there is a sensory bin. This one over there. But it was just a kid's table, and that's what we started with. But my legs could not get under it anymore. I was so uncomfortable. And so my husband cut the legs off of an IKEA dining room table. So he trimmed them, I guess I would say. So it's short enough for Emily, but yet tall enough for me to get under comfortably, which is great. Plus it was twice as big. As you can see, we are studying chickens currently because we are growing chickens, hatching chickens, raising chickens, however you're supposed to say that. This is all of the art stuff she can have access to without asking. And then up here, this is kind of our, I guess, fancier art. So it's like these are like our Prisma color pencils and our dual brush markers, charcoal pencils, chalk pastels, oil pastels, and then permanent markers. So she knows that anything in here she has to ask. I mean, she can use it, it's hers, but she just has to ask so that we can make sure that she's got what she needs as far as cleanup and everything. The next center is our science center. It's dark, so you're not going to be able to see it, but there's actually a window bird feeder out that window, which is why our bird chart is right there and why there's a stool right there, because she likes to stand up and watch them. This is our nature, I guess, table. It's really a shelf, but so I changed this out. It either matches what we're studying with Exploring Nature with Children, or it's interest-based. So like if we've gone on a nature walk, sometimes they'll just have our nature finds, or if there's something she specifically has asked to learn about, it goes up there. These are most of our nature reference books, and then these are just some science series, her science tools, and some sensory tools as well, and then science experiments are there. And then, like I said, this was a kid's table, and my husband cut the hole in it so that I could fit a bin for sensory. And then I store all of my fillers under it. Those are old protein containers. So I have a lid since we have cats. And she can get the lid on and off by herself. The next little area is our geography center. That's the one small piece of wall that we have, and it's got a world map. On the top right here is all of our continent boxes. And so I change it out like basically with her interest. So if I've noticed that she hasn't played or explored with it in a week, I'll put it up and get a new one out. There's no rhyme or reason to which one I get next unless she's shown interest in one. I have no schedule or plan. We just kind of work our way through them. And I add things as I find them. So that's kind of how those work for us. Down here is all of our geography puzzles and some geography reference books. That's that. Mostly this side of the room, that is a door to my porch, which is why there's a high lock. Mostly this side of the room is more play-based than school. So this is all of her dress-up center, like dress-up clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And then over here she has like all of her makeup, her play makeup, her hair accessories, her jewelry, her baby center. So she's got a baby doll and a high chair and her double stroller. And then she has her kitchen center, kitchen area, whatever you want to call it. And then I made pictures for these for food, silverware, and then that's like all of her towels, her cleaning stuff. And then on that wall, there's a thing for her art, and she has an easel. And that cutout right there goes into my kitchen. So between the kitchen cutout there and the living room double doors here, I can see into this room no matter where I'm at. Now I'm going to try really hard to give you one more full look without making you sick. And while I do that, I want to say that a homeschool room is not necessary. We do spend a lot of time down here, but it is not necessary to have one. And I would say that we just as easily school elsewhere in the house. Like, it's not, this is more a homeschool storage than it is a schoolroom. We easily school on the couch or outside, just wherever. So don't think that if you don't have a schoolroom that you can't homeschool. That is not the case whatsoever. I hope you enjoyed this look at our homeschool room, and don't forget to like and subscribe.